Can you hear me? Is there any snare in my headphones?
Wait, check the snare in your headphones.
I already checked it, and it's good right now.
No, check it again. I can't. It's not coming through for me. Check the snare. Check the snare. Are you checking the snare? We're trying to make videos, Jake. I need you to check the snare.
I need you to actually define what checking the snare is.
Check the snare.
It's good. It should be good.
Well, I hope it's coming through because I can't hear it.
Hello and welcome to the day.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
I'm Jake.
I'm Joel. Welcome back to another episode of Jake and Joel Are Magic. Can we get ready for this or no? What are you doing? Let's go!
I'm trying to block the light.
Everybody, right before we jump in, we want to humbly ask for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel or do whatever you want. Jake, what do you want him to do?
Just go down there, click some buttons, click like, subscribe. If you're logged in, we're not going to ask you to log in if you're not logged in. If you're just here to hang out, go ahead and hang out and watch a video, or like when you go to a movie, be a part of it.
Let's talk about some cards that require some swampy bompies in play for you to cast them.
Throne of Eldraine. New set.
So, before the video, we were talking about the card Clackbridge Troll, and Jake decided that the entire video, he's going to play the Clackbridge Troll. So you've got an 8/8 Trample Haster for 5 that when it enters the battlefield gives them 0/1. Goats X3, probably the 3 Billy Goats Gruff. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, they can sack a creature, and if they do, I read the rest of the card to you, which is tap the Clackbridge Troll, you gain a life, 3 life, and draw a card.
Yeah, the way that I feel about this card is that the troll is so intense on attacking that it has forgotten about its goats.
Right. Do you think the goats belong to the troll, or the goats are just trying to live without being conquered by the troll?
I don't think that this troll has ever owned a goat. I think this troll has stolen goats.
Oh. Yeah, I like that. Where do you think its shirt came from? I mean, it's got this red wispy shirt. It has to have been made by its troll wife. A ship?
It's a sail.
Oh, it's the sail of a ship.
It's a torn sail of a ship.
That I actually like. So Clackbridge Troll, everybody, our official Tier 1 standard review. Clackbridge Troll, definitely wearing the sail of an old ship, stole these goats, and is just letting them run free. Not very happy about it.
And it is fast. It is an 8/8 fast creature.
Right. It is interesting that an 8/8 is this fast.
It is so fast. It's one of those dumb Titans from Attack on Titan.
Yeah, right. That's not a place I thought we'd be going tonight. Attack on Titan, everybody. Okay, moving on to our second card that we really think is going to make an impact. Welcome back to our Tier 1 review of Standard. This is Hey Macarena. I'm going to scroll down here for people who don't speak this language, namely us. Hey Macarena. Target opponent reveals their hand. You can choose a non-land card from the opponent's hand.
Japanese.
If you do, opponent exiles that card. If a non-black card was exiled in this way, exile a card from your hand. My man, look at this. This is some kind of royal man who is very upset by how loud this dragon is shouting.
Yeah. This guy is trying to get out of there.
Right.
And his ears are so hurt that he has had to stop running because he's trying to stop his brain.
I'm assuming that this creature up here, which I'm calling a dragon, is going a 1 and a 2 and a 3 a Macarena, and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 a Macarena, 7 and a 8 and a 9 Macarena. Hey Macarena. And this guy is like,
Yeah. That bird or dragon does not have a lot of friends.
Dragons are just lizard birds. That's what I've always said.
I saw a baby snake earlier.
Okay. Moving on swiftly to Hero's Downfall on a Zombie Knight stick. We've got Murderous Rider, aka Swift End, the Instant Adventurer.
This card is good.
This guy right here is looking at his horse and he's like, hey, watch out for that hole down there. We're trying to walk through a swamp.
And that horse is like, can't you tell that I don't give a shit about...
Yeah, seriously, the horse has got this energy. He's like, come on, man. I've been carrying your zombie knight ass around for an eternity. You've got arrows in you, so do I. Don't point out holes to me anymore.
Why have they not taken the time to get these arrows out?
That's really what I thought of first when I saw this card. I was like, standard playable, yes. Modern playable, probably not, but limited, absolutely, just so dope. Biggest question, stop and get the arrows out. You live for an eternity. You don't need arrows in you that long.
And it's an instant speed adventure.
Absolutely. You wouldn't think that this horse and this zombie knight could go so fast when they leave for their adventures, but they do.
And when it dies, you put it on the bottom of its owner's library.
Right. Welcome back to Jake Reads the Cards to everybody.
And it has lifelink.
Moving on to Wish Claw Talisman. First of all, this person's hand, they need to go see some kind of doctor, right?
Well, it's hard to tell, Joel, because what is it even holding? Is it a claw?
I think it's some kind of collection of brambles or collection of roots.
No, it's a claw.
So the claw, the hand is holding a claw.
Yeah, so what's really cool about this card is you get a lot of irony out of it.
Okay. Explain.
Well, because you have a claw that's being held by a hand.
Right.
So you have two hands, essentially.
Correct. Right.
And one of them has been severed.
Right. Oh, so they're holding their own severed hand here.
Right. And so when you remove a wish counter from it, you search your library for a card. And what's really cool is a lot of people are comparing it to Diabolic Tutor.
Right.
Demonic Tutor. No, it is Demonic Tutor.
It is Demonic Tutor.
When it enters the battlefield, it has 3 wish counters on it.
Welcome back to Jake Reads the Cards.
All right, how do you think this is going? How do you feel?
Wishclaw Talisman reminds me of a little gift that you get from your grandma at Christmas, and you have to be like, oh, thanks, I really like it, I'm really appreciative.
And they make you wear it around your neck all day.
Right, but just for that day. And then you get to go and search your library for any card you want.
Yeah, and you don't have to wear it anymore. In fact, you have to give it to somebody else to wear.
Right, and then they have to wear the Wishclaw Talisman.
Until they decide to use it, and then they gotta give it back. So what I do like about this card is that it promotes sharing.
It is. That is really what we should take away from this card. My favorite thing about Wishclaw Talisman is that it's like a lesson that we all learned in preschool, which is if you're going to play with a toy, at some point you've got to give it to your friend to play with.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good card to teach people. All right, let's get away from these crusty nails.
All right. All right, let's get away from these crusty nails. We're going to cut back. We're going to jump to Yara, First of Loch Thwain. You know what I like about Yara, First of Loch Thwain? She's holding a goblet, and she's got goblet shoulders.
Yeah, it's another creature from the set that looks like it would be really uncomfortable to sit down.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why anybody from any plane wears things like this, because you're right. Like, at some point you reach that point of the day where you want to go and just kind of let everything roll where it wants to go. And I don't think a Yara ever gets to that point until she's like, time for a bath in blood, and peels off her armor or has her like servants do it. I mean, look at there's this guy back here, or girl, who's like serving a Yara and keeping the... Oh no! Oh! I'm just noticing this as we're talking. This person back here is holding a Yara's like battle helmet. Look at this.
So Yara brings its battle helmet around.
Yeah,
takes
everywhere.
it off and then puts on its complicated head. Right? Is that what I'm to understand?
I think when she went to the tailor or whoever makes things like this, she was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I want, but I want it to be complicated.
I want it to be pointy and translucent. And it needs to be blue.
Other than that, I think a Yara
the sky around my castle.
I think a Yara is gonna make a splash in multiple formats, mostly because she can splash you with her drink over here, which she holds very, very... I need a glass with a stem. I didn't prepare for this, because nobody can hold a regular glass. I'm trying to... Oh, I kind of did. Look at that. It's not impressive, though, like a Yara's hold.
Now, this servant, the whole time, is just thinking, why do I need to hold your helmet while you drink your wine?
We're home. We're home from battle,
We're
Yara.
We are home. You are wearing your nighttime head veil during lightning storm goblet time.
A Yara goes, I'm walking out to my alabaster eagle balcony. I'm going to hold my goblet of wine with my goblet shoulders, and I'm going to wear my pointy headdress. Servant, bring my helmet. The lightning storm commences.
Get me my shoulder pads, the ones that interfere with every chair I sit in.
Get me my shoulder pads, the ones that match my cup. Okay, moving on from a Yara, we've got Witch's Vengeance. Witch's Vengeance is up next. Side note, I think this is going to make a huge splash. Modern, -3/-3 to humans. Standard, -3/-3 to knights or elves or whatever is being played in standard. Elementals. Elementals is huge right now. So
this will be a sideboard card in any black deck in standard.
By the way, okay, so these creatures, these beings, they walk out to the docks and they're like, oh, we're going to go to the docks, we're going to grab a ship and get out of this town. And then light daggers rain down upon their head.
From the witches.
From the witches. Look, we've got light daggers over here. We've got light daggers all on these four. We've got light daggers over here. Yeah. The hex swept through the village. Its citizens falling one by one. Oh, Joel reads the cards now.
What I like about this card is it kills the goats, but it doesn't kill the troll.
That is true. Honestly, I think the biggest standard implication of this card is first you play the Clackbridge Troll, and then you play the Witch's Vengeance, and you name goats.
And that's it.
We're pros at this. I really think we're pros at this. MCQ invite going. Coming close. Coming soon.
This card is so nice. It's honestly... It reminds me of Slagstorm. And it reminds me of...
Anger of the Gods.
Anger of the Gods. It's the black version of Anger of the Gods.
Yes.
You know, it's cool that we've got this card, because my biggest problem with... what's the card called?
Don't do this.
-2/-2 to everything.
Oh, it's all of it. It's all
Cry
the cards.
Carnarium.
There you
The
go.
problem with Cry the Carnarium is that it's -2/-2. This is strictly better.
Well, it doesn't exile.
It doesn't exile, but it is, in my opinion, strictly better because of the -3/-3.
So when you hit your opponent's creatures, they're still going to get death triggers, unlike Cry of the Carnarium, which avoids death triggers. We're getting too serious, though.
Sure.
This is Pitor. This is Angelica. These are their children, Minish and Rory.
Oh, they're dead.
Sick, 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 sick. Finally, in our top tier standard ultimate competitive review, you've seen it at the top right because you could definitely see all the cards that we were going to talk about.
You can.
They're right there. Oathsworn Knight.
Clearly an homage to Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Clearly, clearly, clearly.
For real, in standard, this card is going to be insane. It's
And
just a card
for
that
fake,
never stops.
I'm going to
singing.
call him Tiny Legs because he has big head, big chest, big shoulders, giant arms, and stick legs. Oathsworn Knight
missed leg
clearly forgot leg day. You called it before I did.
You build this card into something with proliferate, and all of a sudden,
You've gone from Clackbridge Troll to like George Clooney in Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
I don't know. I don't know at this point. We'll have to see how it turns out.
We'll have to see. Oathsworn Knight is very good. I have been very excited by the cards that have been spoiled so far that need Swampy Bompies to be able to be played.
But what is the deal with that blue R?
I'm telling you, I don't even know. That's an Aether arm.
Held together by Aether.
Well, it's clear that the art by Svetlin Velinov, which is super dope, I have to say, is reflective of what we've got going. We've got someone who skipped leg day, we've got an arm that can come off, they still get to fight.
We have a sword that has taken one big bite out of it.
One big bite. Maybe it's a sandwich sword. Maybe that's the secret of the Oathsworn Knight, is they carry the sandwich sword around.
It's a carrot.
Yeah, it's a giant, sharp carrot.
Yes. The stained glass carrot.
Big, sharp, stained glass carrot. Oathsworn Knight coming to a theater near you.
Oh yeah, this is the best video we've ever done.
Everybody, thank you so much for watching the best video we've ever done. We are competitive standard players and we like to offer our analysis of all the new cards that are coming out.
I hope you've enjoyed your time. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing.
Absolutely, and the more people that subscribe, the less you have to see of Jake's Clackbridge Troll for the rest of your life.
We're just trying out a few things moving forward.
Billy Goat's Gruff, 3 subscriptions, and we never bring Clackbridge Troll onto the channel again.
Problem is that the troll is not in control of its goats. If it were, it would be a 5/5 for 5.
It really is a problem. Look at this Clackbridge Troll. It's wearing a ship's sail that's some kind of red or pink sail, and it's not in control of its goats. We really do appreciate it, guys and gals. Jake, you got anything left?
Nope, just my quest for understanding.
I'm tapped out. I'll catch y'all later.